How's everybody doing? In the tune giant steps, it's going to be very quick. You have three key centers. There's E flat, G, and B. It just so happens that those three key centers make up an augmented fifth chord that shows up in three different melodic minors, and they're all associated with those major keys. You got C melodic minor, which is the relative minor to E flat, E melodic minor, which is the relative to G, G sharp minor or melodic minor, G sharp melodic minor, which is the relative to B. They all contain those three root notes. C, okay, C melodic minor has those three notes in it. A flat or G sharp melodic minor has those three notes in it. Okay. Also, E melodic minor, the relative to G. Okay? It just so happens that the three key centers, the tonic of the three key centers, is also what has the relationship with all those melodic minors. Okay? There's enough of it in each of those melodic minors, and especially since it's the root notes of all three of those keys, that it's hidden, and there's enough of it that it all starts working together. You can play any of those three melodic minors over any of those key centers and it will all work out. I've previously explained this, but in short, if you're in the key of G, you can play the E melodic minor, okay. Anyway, or you can play the C melodic minor, okay, or the A flat or G sharp, right? Okay, and they all work over G. They'll all work over E or E flat. They'll all work over B. What it is kind of a shorthand. Since the roots of all three of those keys exist in those relative melodic minors, now there's only going to be three other sets. So that now you have just this stuff up in the air where you can play okay, so you start mixing them up, and what happens is you start opening up all different kinds of things, but you're always attached by that. I wanted to do a short kind of video and give you an idea of all that. So if you're in the key of C, you go to A melodic minor, right? The next one is going to be D flat. Okay, so that's covering the key of C, E, right? And A flat. The other one is F. So you can play F melodic minor over C and you get this land on the third of C, it works beautifully. Okay, so in short, I'm hoping that you're getting the idea of what this matrix is. You can, it's infinite. I'm still working on trying to get a lot of this together because it's really hard to kind of weave it all together. I hope that somehow you got some information out of all that. What other really neat kind of things you can do is you can go up into the melodic minors there and you come out in a different key, which is kind of an interesting thing. I'll just do it real quick. So if you're in C and you take it up, right? Right? Okay, so I started in C and I ended up in A flat. It's kind of interesting. You can do all kinds of interesting things to get yourself around. And I mean, those are kind of fun games to play. But I think the most important part is that if you're playing over a set of changes, now you have better options, right? So just instead of playing the major or the relative minor pentatonic, right? Now you have more options. You can say, okay, I'm in C. I can play a C sharp melodic minor and it'll be okay, right? So okay, so here we go. Right? We're still in C. The C is still there. It's just hidden. It's really an interesting thing. Same thing goes with like an E. Okay, so we go to E major 7, and we do the C sharp. Right? Well, interestingly enough, the E is still there. It's just hidden. And that's the coolest thing about this whole thing, is that it hides it in a way that when you're playing around, you can get all these color notes and just have fun with it and take it to a whole tone and take it to other places. Right at 9:30. You guys have a great night. I hope that was a little more explanatory. Just remember that the roots of the chords all of a sudden become the link to all those melodic minors, and have fun with that. And I hope that it helped out. All right, have a great night.